It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that's going to leave... Third and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Murray on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions more than happy to take over in enemy territory. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down throw from Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get 37 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Hey, forget about it. Forget 1st down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Brushes him off with ease. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. On line, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Marvin Harrison Anderson Jr. with the touchdown. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Only took them one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's gone. Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 35 out of that one. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Goff on 1st and 10. Touchdown! The Lions break the tie here in the 1st. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, you need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
From the 34. Taken in by Harrison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10, Murray. He gets a lot behind one, deep brought in, inside the 20. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. It's Benson on the give. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now Murray on the play fake. And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals get it down to a single point. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Tackle made there by the rookie from Arkansas. That's the end of the first quarter. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Goff on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, You still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Goff. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Man in motion here. Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that draw.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Fox now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Murray here on 1st down. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Complete out to the right side. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the air, 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the 1st half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught for the 1st. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Gibbs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions. With it, 3rd and 2. Throwing is gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals tie it in the final minute of the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Short kick gathered in at the 15.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Laporta with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. Their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
First down throw from Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head. Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Throwing again. It's gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Now gone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. He missed it. The extra point's no good, so keep that difference at 5. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He's throwing deep to the left side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? You're good on the point after. And the Cardinals take a slim 2-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This taken from the 12. Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Back now, pressure on its way. He finds Laporta. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They send a man in motion. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Runs like that one, baby, that's where you could really see how locked in and in sync this offense is. The choreography up front to get all the blocking in place. The back's ability to see those holes as they open up. And the coach is finding the right call, Kate, for the right moment. It's beautiful to watch when a plan comes together.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 23. The screen pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Play action now, Murray. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Katie York now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Groupie sends it through. And that grows the lead to 5.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Goff. He's on the move. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Off play action, Goff. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Benson on 1st and 10. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Putting a receiver in motion. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Buys time, rolling right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Man in motion here. The give now to Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Taken in by Harrison. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Turning to Benson on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
They'll send out the punting unit. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's Lions ball. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, it's Goff. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a fourth quarter lead. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. As you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Fox now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that one's going to hit the turf.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Terry on Arnold has And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he drives it up past the 45. Now after the play, we've got somebody injured down there, and it's their quarterback, Jared Goff, who's in some pain and needing attention. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First throw for the backup now. Chased out to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw is Hooker. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one touchdown inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll try and take an option left side. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Murray to throw here on 3rd. On the move, headed right. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Lions will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hooker to throw. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Play action on 1st down. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is Gibbs on second down. Past midfield at the 45. He cuts the right sideline there. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
31.
Fox now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Murray on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Going the other way, Lions have it. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually works. They got... While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Murray here on 1st down. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Arizona touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, would tie this game in the 4th. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. Waiting for that signal, waiting for it. Oh, they've got it. The Cardinals recovered. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Murray on the play fake. And they pick him off again. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bates now for the point after. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They're out and set. First and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he finally steps out. Big gain down close to the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Play action now, Murray. Throw caught at the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Arizona. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to just 2.
Cardinals 45.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And no luck, the Lions there to recover.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions lead by only 2. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll kneel this down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. This will be a nice win for the Lions, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
They take a knee, and that should do it for us here.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them